as a friend you haven't berated, lectured, or condescended to yet.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're wise, and you smell like books. You really are the whole package.
In Night Court Season 3, Episode 5, Mayim Bialik makes a guest appearance as herself, reprising her Big Bang Theory role as the quirky, socially awkward Amy Farrah Fowler. In this episode, Bialik plays a fictionalized version of herself, who is tried in Abby Stone's court for a bizarre restaurant incident. The encounter quickly spirals into a creepy situation as Bialik becomes overly obsessed with Abby, reminiscent of her earlier Big Bang Theory character, who was known for being clingy and socially awkward. This nod to Amy's earlier stalker-like tendencies is a fun, nostalgic moment for fans, highlighting her awkward attempts to form friendships. Night Court Season 3 resurrects creepy Amy 6 years after the Big Bang Theory ended. Night Court Season 3, Episode 5 brings in Mayim Bialik, who resurrects creepy Amy Farrah Fowler in The Big Bang Theory. After Kunal Nair's guest appearance in Night Court Season 2 as Martini Todd Wallace, Melissa Roach enlists another one of her former co-cast members to partake in her latest sitcom. In The Big Bang Theory, she and Bialik play Bernadette Wolowitz and Amy, both subsequent additions to the original 5-member cast in Season 4. Aside from being love interests to Howard and Sheldon, respectively, the girls also allowed Kaylee Cuoco's Penny to have her own friend group in CBS sitcom. Bialik's guest appearance in Night Court Season 3 was confirmed ahead of the episode, Mayim Worst Enemy. Marking the first time that they share the screen together since The Big Bang Theory ended in 2019, there was a lot of excitement building up to the special episode, both for fans of Night Court and the nerd-centric sitcom. In the outing, Bialik plays herself, Mayim Bialik, as she is tried in Abby Stone's court for a ridiculous restaurant snafu. Rauch's character gushes over the actor, as she is a big fan of Blossom, just like in real life. Mayim Bialik turns creepy wannabe friend in Night Court Season 3, Episode 5. What started as a fun fan and celebrity encounter quickly turns into a nightmare for Abby and her co-workers in Night Court Season 3. After professing her love for Bialik and her character in the cult classic sitcom, Blossom, the pair develop a quick and adorable friendship. The pair even spend the weekend together. That said, things turn creepy when Bialik becomes obsessed with Abby, coming up with ways to spend time with her, to the point that she starts invading her privacy. Rauch's character is oblivious at first, but she eventually notices the unsettling pattern. Creepy Amy acted the same way with Penny in earlier The Big Bang Theory seasons. When Amy was introduced in The Big Bang Theory, she was more like Sheldon, smart but socially awkward. She was chosen as best mate because of these similarities, and despite everything they went through, they ultimately had a happy ending. Unlike Sheldon, however, who was more like the same when the nerd-centric sitcom wrapped up, Amy changed a lot. Upon the discovery of the appeal of having female friends, she became overeager to always be included. Some of Amy's weirder gestures include commissioning a massive painting showing her and Kaylee Cuoco's character even though they never posed for it. Amy was particularly clingy to Penny, and at some points, she even started acting creepy and stalker-like just to be close to her. Granted that Bialik doesn't play Amy in her Night Court Season 3 appearance, her shtick in the episode is reminiscent of the earlier version of her The Big Bang Theory character. Sheldon's wife used to be so motivated to maintain some kind of relationship with Penny, and even Bernadette. Some of Amy's weirder gestures include commissioning a massive painting showing her and Kaylee Cuoco's character even though they never posed for it. Occasionally, this side of Amy would come out in later seasons of The Big Bang Theory. That includes when she forced Penny to have kids so they could be friends with her and Sheldon's children, something that the Young Sheldon finale failed to confirm. While this version of Amy will likely never return even if the Big Bang Theory reboot happens, at least Night Court is able to resurrect her briefly.